All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back live in Las Vegas, Nevada. Entering the ring at this time, truly one of the greats of all time. The one, the only, the hot rod himself, Roddy Piper. Well, Roddy Piper has done everything there is to do in professional wrestling. And like you said, one of the greats of all time. And quite honestly, would there ever have been WrestleMania without Roddy Piper? Well, I can tell you this right now, I don't think so, and I certainly don't believe it would have been nearly the success that it was, nor would it have evolved into what it is today, if not for the founding father himself, the rowdy one, the hot Scot Roddy Piper. Here tonight, this legend has an opportunity to go one-on-one with another one. And a man that is no stranger to Roddy Piper. These guys have a long, illustrious history, as almost everybody coming out here tonight does. He is the leader of the new Four Horsemen. There's been some question after what went down on Saturday night's main event as to where Ric Flair's loyalties lie. Of course, Ric Flair saying that the Horsemen have to be maintaining themselves as a sharp unit, and to do that, they have to go up against the toughest challengers they can find anywhere. So Ric Flair booked Mr. Perfect and Curtis Axel into a tag team matchup where they didn't know who their opponents were, and it turned out to be the Enforcers, Arn Anderson and Larry Zbyszko, and a lot of people putting something into that, wondering why he would throw Mr. Perfect and Curtis Axel to Arn Anderson, at the very least, who we all know is a very close personal friends of the Nature Boy. Well, I can tell you one thing. I know Ric Flair very well, perhaps better than any other wrestler going today, and the Four Horsemen will do whatever they've got to do to stay on top of their game, so Ric Flair may have thought that's exactly what he was doing with them. Neither here nor there. They came out victorious in that matchup. Later that same night, Ric Flair had a match himself going up against the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, as part of that great King of the Ring tournament, which you can see exclusively on Ustream. If you missed it, it's there. Go to Ustream.com and do a search for FWF Wrestling. Roddy Piper go behind hammerlock and now breaks the hold. Collar and elbow into a side headlock. I'm a little surprised at this point in time to see these two men going scientific early on, but they are both capable of putting on a tremendous scientific match. Tremendous forearm smash across the back of the Nature Boy by Roddy Piper. Well, how much of a factor do you think Bobby the Brain Heenan being at ringside is going to be in this matchup? I think it's going to be huge. I mean, there's no two ways about it. This is not a one versus one match. I've seen enough Bobby the Brain Heenan action in my life to know that at some point in time he is going to become involved. He is going to definitely do everything he can to throw Roddy Piper off of his game plan and take him out of his momentum. Well, you would hope that Roddy Piper, being as seasoned a veteran as he is, he would be able to stay clear of that sort of thing, but Bobby Heenan can do it to anybody. Yeah, he's the man you love to hate. Or the weasel. Big slam by Roddy Piper. He had the arm tucked underneath. And now back body drop by the Nature Boy. Ric Flair has made it clear he will not go a year here in the FWF without wearing gold. That the Four Horsemen are going to be dominating the FWF. They will dominate Shotgun Saturday Night, Legends Wrestling Federation. Wherever they decide they want to go, they are going to be the number one team. Well, right now the Four Horsemen have only one title in their entire stable. That, of course, is that of Mr. Perfect being the European Championship. But aside from that, Lex Luger has yet to contribute any gold. Ric Flair has not been able to get anything around his waist. And Curtis Axel is still waiting for his opportunity as well. Look at this. Into the steel ring post. The Nature Boy, Ric Flair, and Roddy Piper going to work in the corner. Clubbing forearms to the back. Look at the uppercut right to the jaw. Again with the body slam. Oh, and he's biting him. Roddy Piper is going up against the dirtiest player in the game, but I think he just sent a message. Indeed. Ric Flair may be the dirtiest player in the game, but Roddy Piper just showed that he will meet you and he'll beat you on your own terms. Oh, this could be it right here. There's the big bulldog. One of the trademark maneuvers by Roddy Piper. He hooks the leg. Where's the referee? Distracted by Bobby the Brain Heenan, just as we called it earlier on tonight. Roddy Piper looked like he had an opportunity to put this one away as he hammers down on the head of the Nature Boy Ric Flair. Referee would be well within his rights to have Bobby Heenan removed from ringside if he's going to be a distraction, if he's going to interfere with this matchup. Hooks the leg, does the Nature Boy Ric Flair. 2 count only by Ric Flair, and he acts surprised, but I'm not sure why. He really hasn't done nearly enough to wear down Roddy Piper to get him in the 3 count. Atomic knee drop on the hot rod. And now the Nature Boy Ric Flair put in the boot. Oh my, you've got to be kidding me. Well, the referee had a rear view, so to speak. He couldn't see what was going on. Come on, ref, get with the program, please. And here he goes for the figure 4 leg lock. Roddy Piper's going to have to figure a way. If he doesn't tap out, unless he's going to be in trouble, unless he can reverse it, he'll have to turn this thing over. Oh, that's exactly what he's done. Roddy Piper has reversed the figure 4 leg lock, and Flair has got to release it. Once again, takes the lay down, and the Nature Boy Ric Flair showing you why he was a 16-time World Heavyweight Champion. Goes for the cover 2 and almost got 3. There's a steel chair in the ring. Now I wonder how that got there. Ric Flair with a handful of face, but Piper fighting his way out of it. You're right, steel chair is there. Referee hasn't either noticed it or didn't want to take his eyes off the action long enough to deal with it. But Bobby the Brain Heenan threw that chair into the ring. Imagine Bobby the Brain Heenan, finally the referee, doing what needs to be done. Imagine Bobby the Brain Heenan introducing a foreign object to a match. Yeah, I know, right? Seems unbelievable. And now the Nature Boy Ric Flair with Roddy Piper in the corner. The Nature Boy from the middle rope. Big elbow drop finds its mark. He hooks the leg of Roddy Piper, gets 1, 2, 3. He got him. No, wait a minute. You got to be kidding me. Ric Flair's upset, and he's got every right in the world to be, because I saw the referee's hand come down 3 times. He says he got his shoulder up right before the 3rd count. Now Roddy Piper coming back with a big knee lift, and this match could be over. Again, Bobby the Brain Heenan distracting the referee. The referee's going to have to do something about Bobby Heenan, because Roddy Piper had a big opportunity to win this match right there. Well, we knew this is what was going to happen with Bobby the Brain Heenan at ringside. This referee has done a very poor job, in my opinion, of controlling this match. Cover by Ric Flair. 2 3/4 count again. He manages to kick out. We still can't believe the referee's hand did not come down for that 3 count, because it sure looked like it did. Well, I think it did actually come down for 3, but he's saying is he couldn't stop the momentum of his hand, but Piper's shoulder got up. I have to believe that's what he's saying, because we all saw that hand come down 3 times. From the top rope now, Roddy Piper all the way up. Reverse suplex from the high red district. And now once again, look at this. Bobby the Brain Heenan again up on the apron. Piper not paying any attention to him, to his credit. He is a seasoned veteran, Roddy Piper. He's not that easily distracted, and he knew better. Oh, wait, he got distracted that time. Right to the eyes. Oh, come on now. Somebody needs to, President Sammartino needs to revoke this referee's officials, his credentials. The Nature Boy Ric Flair, he's got him down, of course. And now here it comes again. He's got the figure 4 locked on, and Roddy Piper in trouble unless he can do it again. He'll have to roll this thing over or reach to the ropes, one or the other. He's in trouble, though, and it looks like he's fading fast. The Nature Boy Ric Flair released the hold, but now he goes for the cover. Piper may have passed out from that. He did. What a travesty of justice, in my opinion. Well, we see here Roddy Piper hammering away on the Nature Boy Ric Flair. Early on, it appeared that it was a sure win for Roddy Piper, although we said even then, as he set up for the figure 4 right there, we said even back at that moment, though, that this was not going to be easy. After reversing out of the figure 4 leg lock, Roddy Piper right here had his opportunity. But Ric Flair would capitalize again, going to work on that leg. And he did a great job of isolating a body part. And right here you see it. Piper is about to just fade out, and right there he goes limp. Roddy Piper passed out from the pain. The Nature Boy Ric Flair just hooked the leg. My goodness. A tremendous matchup. Unfortunate the way it went down. And I implore President Sammartino to look into people like Bobby the Brain Heenan being allowed at ringside, costing matches like this when we should get a clearer victory, not the tainted one like this, but nonetheless, Ric Flair will take it. Ladies and gentlemen, that is it for Las Vegas, Nevada. We've been bringing to you in your house. Until next time, so long, everybody.